The Board of Trustees for the Behavioral Health Center of Nueces County has proudly announced a new name for the center. It'll now be called the Nueces Center for Mental Health and Intellectual Disabilities. At their scheduled monthly meeting for August, the Board of Trustees approved the new name. The reason for the change? There's been some concern over the center's lack of identity and name recognition, and as a result of that, they've been unable to raise funds.
This came about because our board recognized a need in the community to be better recognized. And not only that, but people would confuse us with Bayview Behavioral Hospital. The
health center's mission is to help local youths and adults with any mental health issues or intellectual and development disabilities. Every year, they serve 11,600 people in our community. The new name of the center will go into effect next month.